is an ARCA Series Extreme Sports 99.com. The drivers will tackle Homestead for round one, 120 laps. The top 12 in the chase, however, are starting here tonight to see who will be the champion after ISM in 4 weeks. Welcome, everybody, to MaxSpeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, on the call for you all here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, chase racing begins this week for Extreme. From the ARCA to the Cup. Of course, the ARCA and the trucks tonight and tomorrow night will be here at Homestead. We'll get more into round 2 later on in the race tonight, but this is where it begins for the top 12 in the points here after everything has been reset and redone. Everybody in the top 12 on a level playing field. Glad to have everybody out there here again tonight. Let's go ahead and drop down to the pre-race analytics here. Now, of course, it's going to be late afternoon. We will transition tonight. Looks like we do have a strong north wind out there at about 13 miles an hour as we see it kind of going up and down. So a really strong wind coming out of the north. However, air temp 80 degrees, track temp of 82. So we got a very cool track temp. 120 laps here tonight, 180 miles. Now tires here, they get 5, I believe it's 5 total sets of tires here. So somewhere between 24, 28 laps, might even be a little bit more than that. Fuel window, somewhere between 35 and 45 miles an hour. Just a quick ballpark number there. Not exactly sure what the actual number is. I guess we'll have to figure that out and find that out when they come down for hopefully what we can see is some green flag pit stops. We'll get more on last season's race at Homestead here in just a bit. Pit road speed 50 miles an hour. We got a pace speed of 65 miles an hour here this evening, but we have got to get down here to the top 12 in the chase here tonight. These are the drivers that are going to be battling it out here for the championship for the next 5 races, including tonight. Brendan L. Book, Alexander Brown, Lane Doyle, Clark Ganeikin, Cal Knapp Sr., Justin Lemke, Pierce Maffitt, Blair Patterson, Tyler Raw, James Shane Wolf, Ryan Swan, and Sebastian Taylor. I am looking at this right. There he is. All right, Blair is in here. Okay, I'm making sure I was reading that right and seeing it, but yeah, Blair is in here, so it looks like pretty much everybody in the top 12 in the chase have shown up here for round number 1. I gotta say, with everybody right now on a level playing field, it starts here this evening. We go for the next 5 races, and whoever is in that top spot at the end of ISM will be your champion. Let's hope we have an awesome 5 races. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This season has passed by very quickly. Before we get to the national anthem, let's go ahead and take a look at who we got right now up at the top spot. It's going to be Kyle Knapp up in the top spot here currently. We got Clark Ganeikin there sitting in that second spot. Brendan L. Book in third, just kind of rounding out the top 3 here. But Homestead, not an easy track to drive, but it is 1.5 miles. We'll see exactly what line comes in later on into the race. But as we get down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in practice, we're going to go ahead and play the national anthem, folks, provided by Madison Rising. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
so proudly we hailed, and the twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, in the home of the
Alrighty, folks, qualifying underway here tonight at Homestead for round one of the Doug Design ARCA Series Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Presented by MaxSpeedTV. It looks like right now we got James Shane Wolf up front there in that 83 machine, and James Shane Wolf is a chase driver. Now, starting in round two, I forgot to do it. You can blame it on me. If you want to, that'll be fine. I usually have the chase driver on the driver bar, and I totally forgot to do it. But you can tell who is in the chase by the way their vehicles are painted. If they're in the chase, they will have that orange spoiler on the back of their vehicle, as we see here with Alexander Brown, who is in the chase. You can see that orange spoiler there, and he's also got the orange right up there up front, and then the orange with the Doug design on the window there. So that is how you can tell who is in the chase here. Of course, by next week, we will have it there with the chase driver on the driver bar. But right now, well, Matthew Robinson took over. It's going to put Alexander Brown in second, Kyle Knapp third, James Shanewolf went back to fourth. They are coming down here to about a minute and a half left to go. Looks like we've got Ted Pullen out here, Lane Doyle, Brennan L. Book. Clark Ganekin going to go into second. Another Chase driver. So Lane Doyle, Brennan L. Book. Looks like Lane just now coming out. Brennan L. Book going to be putting in his first official lap here. All right, let's take a look here at who we got at admins here tonight. Of course, it looks like Russell LePage and Curtis Vollmer out there. A big shout out to them this season for coming on board, adminning the ARCA series. Man, the time it takes, man. A big shout out to both of them for doing what they do. Of course, a shout out to Doug Blackman for sponsoring the ARCA series again this season. For Doug Design, big shout out to you, man. The support that you bring to Extreme, and of course the support that you bring to me as well, man, it's much appreciated. Rick Donathan out there, the owner of Extreme, a big shout out to him, putting on an awesome league over here. And of course, all fans out there tuning in each and every week. Of course, I wouldn't be able to do this without all of you either. So thank you all for tuning in as we get down here to the Clark Ganekin. Going to grab the pole. Going to pop Matthew Robinson back into second. Beat him out by one. That is 1/1000th, I believe, of a second, or 1/100th, 0.001. Wow. Oh, man. Well, congratulations to Clark for grabbing the pole. All right. Well, they are going to be within the drivers' meeting here tonight. I'm going to hold off, since we are getting into the chase here. I'm going to hold off in bringing our pole sitter up, because I know Curtis and Russ are going to be really wanting to go over a few things as we have entered, of course, the final stint of the season here. So I'm going to hold off on that. But what's your thoughts? Chat it up out there. What's your thoughts on the track out here tonight? What do you think the biggest issue these guys are going to have out here? I'm leaning more toward the tires. I'm not leaning more toward fuel. Now, could it come down to fuel? Yes, it could. But if you're going to do the fuel, then you might as well add the tires in there too. But I'm leaning more toward the tire issue here at Homestead. So whatever your thoughts out there, please throw them out there. We'll see if we can read them off. It looks like we've got GT Hawkins out there. Pierce M out there in chat. He is also in the race here tonight, and also, I do believe, a chase driver. Yes, he is. So glad to see you out there, Pierce. Looks like we've got Derek out there, Lee Rigney, Elijah out there as well. Glad to see you both. Well, I really don't know what's going to happen on round one. But what I do know is, looking back to last season, of course, the chase ended with Homestead last season. So, looking back at the previous season, we did have 8 cautions last season here at this track. And I forgot to write down how many laps it was. So blame it on me. Again. All right, we had 8 cautions for 56 laps. We did 142 laps last season. We had 9 leaders, 14 lead changes. So what is really going to happen here tonight? We had about 28 drivers last season here. We look at it now. We got about 29, so averaging out about the same as what we had last season, but this is round 1. This is not round 5. So averaging out about the same here at Homestead. All right, well, they're still in the drivers' meeting here. And one other thing I forgot to pull up like a noob is the penalty chart. Right, well, we got that pulled up here. We're glad to. Oh, I just don't know. For everybody that's just tuning in, Brian, it usually is. I mean, usually it ends with Homestead. That's what Homestead is known for the final race to finalize everything. But this season it's different. We're going to end this season with ISM, with Phoenix, with the open dog leg at that. So that is going to be very interesting to watch as well when we get to, of course, round 5. All right, well, it looks like everybody, they are done with the drivers' meeting here. Well, let's go ahead and get our pole sitter up here real quick. He's been dominant throughout the regular season here, but we can now get into the chase where really it all matters starting tonight. Clark Ganikin. Clark, got a copy.
Yes, sir, I got you.
But it all starts tonight. I just said that. Starts with Homestead. This is either make it or break it for 5 races. With that being said, how comfortable are you with Homestead? Even though you did get the pole, this track is tough.
Yeah, man. Surprisingly, I'm pretty comfortable with this place. I'm a little disappointed that the wall isn't the line I was kind of hoping it would be, but yeah, for the limited amount of laps I have, just when the session opened was my first time on track. I feel pretty comfortable here. I think this is going to come down to saving your tires, and I think I've proven I'm one of the best at that all year long. And it's just business as usual. 5 wins in 10 races. Let's go get a 6th one tonight.
Well, yeah, I was just looking at that. Yeah, 5 wins in the regular season. Of course, that helped you propel yourself into the chase, but it's not about getting the wins because it's not a win you're in thing. It's all about staying in the top 12, which you did that. But now that everybody's even, you can say we're all at 0 here. What is it going to take starting tonight to get the edge on the other 11 drivers that are out here trying to beat you?
Yeah, I think it's the same it's been all year, really. Max points days, qualifying the top 12, 0x, lead laps, fastest lap, and winning these things, man. You're right. It's not a win and you're in, but the win is a couple more points than second place gets. So that's what we're always shooting for. But it's nothing's gonna change in the way I drive. I'm gonna do it like I've done all year long. Just keep the car clean, save my stuff, and be there at the end.
Well, you barely beat Matthew Robinson here by 1/100th, I believe that is, of a second. A lot of fast drivers out here at Homestead. What is it going to take to stay up ahead in the clean air ahead of these guys?
Knowing when to push and putting yourself in the right position. We saw it last week at Dover. I don't remember who it was, but pole sitter burned his stuff up in 3 laps, and from there he was gone, and we never saw him again. So it's just taking care of your tires, taking care of your car, keeping it clean, and putting yourself in a good position for the end of this thing.
Tires, tires, tires.
That's what it's going to come down to tonight.
Yeah, tires. All right. Well, Clark, congratulations on pole. You got the point for qualifying on pole. Now, do you get a point? Is it double points if you qualify on pole and in the top 12? Do you get 2 points?
I don't think so. I could be wrong though. I don't know. You'd have to ask Curtis. He knows. I
don't know either.
I'm just a driver, man. That's for my team to figure out. I'm just here to log laps and win races.
But you did qualify on pole and in the top 12. So I mean, do you get 2 points? I mean that. I'll ask question. Curtis. Yeah, that's a good question. All right, Clark. Congratulations on pole. 120 laps here tonight, man. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Yep. That is a question for Curtis. And I don't know. I know I got in trouble for this. But I would love to get Curtis up here. Just because we're starting the chase. You know, I want his thoughts on the chase. Because we're coming down to the final 5 races. And I'll leave that up to Curtis. So let's wait for that. Let's get down here. Let's go ahead and talk with, Jeremy now. Let's see if we can get Jeremy up here real quick. Jeremy Knapp, got a copy. Jeremy, got a copy? I guess he don't. All right, well, I'm not going to be able to talk to him. How about we go back a little bit further, and how about we go ahead and pull up, oh man, who do I want to pull up? Well, let's go ahead and pull this guy up right here. Dawson Miller, got a copy.
Hey, what's up?
Well, Joshua Medlock in the booth here, man, about coming down to about 3.5 minutes here in the drivers meeting, qualifying, whatever.
Yeah.
You didn't qualify.
No.
Why?
Well, I scraped the wall 1 lap and I just parked it.
How do you feel about Homestead? I know the secret, but go ahead.
I like it. I'm not really good in qualifying, but I feel comfortable around drivers.
Are you a long run guy or a short run guy? Long run.
Definitely long run.
So you would love to see green flag racing. That's what you would love to see.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Dawson, I didn't pick you. I promise. I didn't pick nobody.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, if you love the track, you love the racing. I mean, I seen the post here earlier from JBR, and
probably one of my favorite.
We're going to be watching you, though.
Okay.
So, no pressure. But
I never have enough pressure.
But good luck, bud.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, well, let's see here if we can get back down here to Jeremy. Jeremy Knapp, got a copy.
Go ahead, Josh.
All right, he finally made it back. Well, Jeremy, qualifying 12th. Getting that bonus points there, the final bonus point that we can get, but we got to talk about round 1 of the chase here, bud. Oh, man, what's your thoughts out there? You unfortunately, you did not make the chase, but somebody else did. Are you going to be able to help him?
I'm hoping just to stay out of the way of the chase guys tonight. I'm just out here having fun, learning what I'm supposed to be doing as a teammate. So hopefully I can help them guys out.
All right. Well, you know, we got 120 laps here this evening, bud. So, you know, it's not going to be a long race, but going to be long enough here at a track like Homestead. It's not easy to drive. What do you think's the biggest key here this evening?
Definitely saving your tires, and keeping the nose clean.
So, nose clean and what was the other one? Sorry. My mind went blank.
Saving your tires, definitely. I think that's the most important.
Tires, yeah. Tires. That's what I'm hearing. Tires. So, tires going to be the biggest thing. All right, Jeremy. Well, good luck out there tonight, bud. We'll see what happens, man.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep. All righty, folks. Well, less than a minute to go. Looks like we've got DJ Monster Trucks out there. Been a year since you last watched? Wow. Jordan Axtman. I don't watch NASCAR. I personally hate it. I don't like stage racing. I don't like the way they've done the rules. If they would just race, it would be fine. But with all the rules and all that they got now, I can't stand to watch it. Alan, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I can't stand it. All right, let's get down here to the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here tonight. Clark Gadekin going to grab the pole with a 32.790. Matthew Robinson going to start on the outside of him in second, 32.791. 1/100th of a second behind him. Oh, man, that's close. Alexander Brown there in third. Brendan L. Book fourth. Kyle Knapp fifth. James Shane Wolf in sixth. Damian Crump seventh. Randy Kruger in eighth. Josiah Strauss ninth. Lane Doyle in 10th. Tyler Raw in 11th. Jeremy Knapp 12th. Justin Lemke just missing the top 12. They're in 13th. Raul Nardi 14th. Sebastian Taylor 15th. Pierce Maffett 16th. Rick Christensen 17th. Jarrett Lipster 18th. Sean Corcoran 19th. And Jeremy Rigney in 20th. Blair Daddy Patterson 21st. Carter Coop 22nd. Ryan Swan 23rd. Jeff Glockner 24th. Ted Poulin 25th. Kevin Franks 26th. Dwayne Dodd 27th. Edward Morris Sr. 28th. And rounding out the field here tonight is going to be who we talked to earlier, Dawson Miller. Riding shotgun, going to start things off there in 29th. Let's get up here to our pole sitter here. Going to get things going. Yeah, I don't like NASCAR, Jordan. I can't, like I said before, I can't stand it. I haven't watched, now the only races I do watch is like Talladega, Daytona, Michigan. I'll watch Auto Club. But when that's about really the only races that I will personally watch. I like racing. I like side-by-side action, 3-4 wide, bumping and banging, wrecking. That's what I like. They get spread out. It becomes monotonous, and then you have stages, and yeah, I just I can't stand the stages. Yeah, that's what happens here at Homestead. Well, all right, here we go, folks. 3 and 4. I do believe. Of course, Clark Gadekin going to be getting them going here tonight. Once that pace car dives off to the safety of pit road. I-4. Pace car is off. Clark on the loud pedal. Guess what? Boogity, boogity, boogity! The chase for the Douglas Anarchist Series is Great Flag here tonight. And Clark has got about a 0.4 of a second gap over Matthew. We're side by side behind them. James Shane Wolf, Alexander Brown, but it's going to be Clark lead the first lap here tonight. Still got that side by side going. James going to have that mid line. He's going to get that run off that mid to high line. And I do know about this track a little bit. The mid to high line is about where you want to be. You get caught up on that low line and it gets loose. Get back here to Lane Doyle. He's got some side by side going on there with that 12 of Kyle Knapp. Now Kyle, of course, in the chase here for everybody just tuning in. If they've got the orange on their spoiler, that's who's in the chase. And we are still side by side with Kyle and Lane. Both of these drivers, chase drivers, as Lane, it looks like going to complete the pass on the inside of the 12. Damian Crump and the 44 to the inside of the 80 of Randy Cruder. Yeah, that high line, if you can get up on that high line, you can get some good runs for sure. I mean, you could just see how wide this track is on the back stretch. And even into the corners, it's pretty wide. But that high line is where you want to be. It looks like everybody trying to get it figured out here. Maybe a little bit of single foul, but we get back here to Blair Daddy Patterson. He's going to make trying to make a pass there on the inside of the 52 of Carter Coop. Here comes the 9 of Ryan Swan to the inside of the 22 of Sean Corcoran. Got another pass, Jeremy Rigney and Rick Christensen. So Matthew Robinson grabbed the top spot. He made the pass there, did what he had to do in the 34. He's going to lead his third lap. James Shane Wolf. This is how quickly it happens under these fresh tires that are heated, getting heat built up. Clark falling back to third. And it could be by design. We know Clark is able to save. We know he can save tires. So the big question is he going to be able to save enough? Single file pretty much throughout the field. Getting a little bit of the draft. You can get draft here. Alexander Brown. Gonna get passed up by Damian Crump. Oh! Check up! Three wide. Alexander had to back off Josiah Strauss. Here comes the 41 of Pierce Maffitt. The 99 of Jarrett Lipster. We're getting a little stacked up again back here. Sebastian Taylor in the mix. Side by side, Pierce Maffitt, Rick Christensen. Here we go. We got some more passing. Oh, Josiah. Oh, he's falling back. What happened to Josiah? Looks like just hit the brake a little bit early. Well, James Shane Wolf now up into the top spot in the Northern Capital 83. Here comes Josiah to the inside of the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson. Blair probably going to get the run here on the outside line. Coming out of turn number 2. Can he hold it? Can he get the run? He did. Completed the pass there. Got some side-by-side going on. Justin Lemke, the 22 of Sean Corcoran to the inside. I do not know if you want to be on the inside line here. Mid to high line is where you want to be. The number 9, Ryan Swan. All of the back bumper of Jeremy Knapp. And here comes Ryan, the chase driver. Yep, the outside line is starting to get more grip. Pierce Maffett on the outside of the 27 of Sebastian Taylor. Across the stripe, the 41 is going to have it. Down into turn number 1. 13 laps into this run. Starting off the race, Randy Kruger on the outside line. 67. That is going to be Alexander Brown, still side by side. Man, we got side by side going pretty much everywhere right now. Up to 24. That is going to be Jeff Glockner trying to go to the inside of Ted Pullen. Back here for 22nd. Well, the more rubber they can get laid down, the better. Right now, though, James holding off Matthew Robinson, Clark Ganikan, who fell back to 3rd. And Brendan Elbook there in 4th. Pretty much everybody up here didn't change. Damian Crump has came from 7th to 5th, cracking the top 5. Lane Doyle from 10th to 6th. Having a good run early here. Get back here to where the side-by-side's going on. Randy Kruger, the 12 of Kyle Knapp. Oh! Jarrett Lipster leading the group here. 3 wide. Now they're back to 2. I don't think this 3 wide is over with. If anything's going to happen, I believe it's going to happen anywhere between the 41 of Pierce and Maffett and pretty much anybody right here together. Oh, the 1, Josiah. Bit of checkup going on. The 27 of Taylor, Josiah, Lipster, Corcoran. Oh man, they're stacked up right back here, folks. The 91, Blair, going to go to the inside, complete the pass over Taylor. Yeah, just a little bit. Got a battle here between the 1 and the 22. Josiah Strauss, Sean Corcoran. Well, here comes the 9, Ryan Swan as well on the outside. He's got the preferred line. What is Josiah going to be able to do? Looks like that NVIDIA 1 machine. Well, he is going to make the pass on the inside line. Oh! Oh, they're bumping and banging here. .41 to Pierce, man, these guys, oh my golly, these drivers, good Lord. Side by side, door to door. 2 by 2. James Shane Wolf holding off Clark, who came back up into second. Brendan Elbook to third. Matthew falling back to fourth. I know I've been back here where the battle is happening, but I mean, you gotta be. This is where it's at. 3 wide again here on the front stretch. Down into 1, back to 2 wide. Boy, I thought that 9 of Ryan Swan was going to take it 3 wide into 1. Lap 22 here. Alexander Brown in the 67 to the inside of the 44 of Damian Crump. That will be for that 7th spot. Oh, we got to get back here to this, though. Oh, golly. Stacked up. This is where the battle is. Pierce Maffitt, Josiah, Ted Pullen, Ryan Swan, Sean Corcoran, Jeremy Rigney, Jeremy Knapp, and Carter Coop. This is where they're stacked up right now. We got a battle up here, though, between the 67 and the 44 still. Alexander Brown and Damian Crump. Side by side, they're starting to get another couple of cars here. It's going to be Kyle Knapp and the 6th of Rick Christensen. So we could have a 4-car battle here between these 4 drivers. The 99 of Jarrett Lipster has fallen all the way back to 27th. Raul Nardi is 5 laps down at the present time. Still got a long way to go, though. Get up here to James Shane Wolf, Clark Ganika, and Brendan Elbook, Matthew Robinson. These 4 drivers. The lead 4, top 4, really close together. I have to watch these 4 as well. Clark Ganika now looking to the inside of the 83. Back for the lead. To the inside of the 83. Yes, Clark is the pole sitter. Yes, he is. First lap. Oh, Clark, man. He is going to make the pass over James. James is going to fall back. Now he's going to look back to the inside of the 18 out of turn 2. And they are still stocked up back here. It's like, go ahead and race it up, guys. I'll just drive away with it. Side by side for second. Watching 12 likes. Can we hit 25 likes here this evening? Thank you all for tuning in. Maybe Hendrix tuning in here tonight. DJ Monster Trucks, HD Motorsports. It looks like a name of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Not entirely sure if that's the real deal or not. If it is, awesome. If not, well, glad to see the name out there. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. It's the real one. I'm not sure who HD Motorsports actually is. Alan Hill. Alan Hill. Sorry, Alan. All right, James Shane Wolf going to fall back to Matthew. Matthew going to make the pass. James still trying to get around him. That's brung Tyler Raw up to the top 5 here. Started 11th and has cracked the top 5. Now, folks, we are going to be coming up here on some pit stops here, anywhere between 35 and 45 laps. They do run 75% fuel. I don't know the exact number, but it's going to be somewhere between 35 and 45. We will figure that out once they start coming down pit road. But I would say they're spread out, but they're not. We got Josiah Strauss right up ahead of Sean Corcoran, Ron Swan, who's going to be doing some battling here. Carter Cook right behind them. Jeremy Knapp, Pierce Maffitt. Jeremy Rigney, the 20, that's going to be, Jeremy Knapp, Ted Pullen, Justin Lemke. Good Lord, folks. All right, green flag, 36 laps. We are within the fuel window. Oh, Raul Nardi has went ahead and taken his car behind the wall here tonight. The first driver that has retired for the evening. We have been on Carter Coop here. He's going to be to the inside of the 1. of Josiah Strauss. That is going to be for that 14th spot. 36 laps. Brendan L. Book up front about a little under half a second here over Clark Ganeikin. Get back to Matthew Robinson. They're in third, about a second, a little over a second behind Clark. Tyler Rod about a second behind Matthew. James Shane Wolf at about a half a second behind Tyler, running out the top 5. Lane Doyle, Kyle Knapp, Rick Christensen, Blair Daddy Patterson, Alexander Brown is going to round out our top 5 here, coming down to the start, potentially, of some green flag pit stops. Let's go ahead and kind of take a look here at some of the times these guys are running out here on the track. It's fallen off a little over a second, about a second and a half. The best lap for Brendan L. Book, 33.052. The last lap he just put in was a 34.522. So from the start of the race to now, a little over a second and a half, roughly. But we have still got a long way to go here tonight. You guys are killing me out there in chat tonight. I do appreciate the support. I really do. Oh, there's our first caution. It is a pile up back here. Jeremy Rigney going to be involved in this. Pierce Maffitt going to be involved. First caution of the evening. Well, let's get on Pierce Maffitt here. And was he just caught up in it, or did it start around or with him? We will see here. We're going to stay on Pierce Maffitt here real quick. See kind of what transpired out there on the racing surface here at Homestead. It looks like he was just caught up in it. 35, the 81. We'll go with a 35 here. That is going to be Justin Lemke. It looks like maybe that number 9 machine. Looks like some contact being made. Let's go ahead and take a look here. It's like the 9 breaking it up a little bit, and then right there, maybe right there it was. There was some contact there. Might have been something right up ahead of them too. However, that's going to stack them up. 81-41. 39 going to get a piece of it. 54 going to get a little bit of it as well. So the first caution of the evening here tonight, coming down to some green flag pit stops, and everybody is going to be on pit road here tonight. John Black, buddy. All right, well, we've got moderators out there in chat here this evening. I don't want no bashing anybody out there at all. Yeah, Derek. Yeah, yeah. I had a feeling too as well. All right. Well, let's see who our first interview is going to be. Oh, who do we pick? Alexander Brown, maybe? Why not? We'll go and pick on him. Let me see if I can find him here. Hey, I know he's here. There he is. Alexander Brown, got a copy.
Yeah, man.
Well, currently running in ninth, started third, kind of fell back a little bit, but hey, we still got a ways to go. How's Homestead, man? A good long green flag run there. Talk about the track, bud.
I feel like I'm struggling a little bit. I'll be completely honest. I got loose early on in that run, and I think I slid the right front tire, and then I just kind of tried to get it into a groove. I hooked it off the wall. Like, I just need to take it easy this time.
Well, I mean, it's Homestead. It's not an easy track to drive. I see you guys getting double file, ready to go back green flag. We still got a long way to go, bud. Don't give up. Keep your head up, and good luck, man.
Thanks, man.
Yep. All right, getting back down there. Let's get back up to the front here. It's going to be Brendan Elbook, Clark Gadeek, and James Shane Wolf. Matthew Robinson, Lane Doyle going to round out the top five. Let's get up here to Brendan Elbook, who is going to be the driver to get us going here. I do believe it's either going to be Brendan or Clark. They keep switching here, so I don't know. All right, looks like it's going to be Brendan Elbook on that inside line. Pace car is off. Here we go, folks. Green flag back underway here tonight at Homestead. Round one of the chase here for the Doug Design ARCA Series. Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. And Clark gonna waste no time. He's gonna put that pressure on the two. He's gonna go to the inside. Or try to. Not gonna be able to do it. The 83 though of James Shane Wolf gonna have the preferred line here. But you get some heat built up of these tires before you do this, guys. Please. Oh no, we're gonna go 3 wide just so we can blow out Medlock's boys. Why not? Yeah, I know how they race. Been with them about 3 or 4 seasons. They just love doing that. James Shane, though, however, is going to retake the lead here. Trying to get iRacing. Oh, golly, here we go. I'm going to get back here with a 62 of Tyler Raw. Blair Daddy Patterson, Lane Doyle. Blair going to make the pass on the inside line over the 32 of Lane Doyle. 4-7. Blair now looking to the inside of the 62 on the backstretch, down into 3. Coming up on the 6 here. Let's go ahead and take a look at that last pit, the penalty chart here on the caution. Lap 39 at fault, the 35 contact with a 9, 35 EOL. Why do these drivers do this to me? Well, the more they race, the further James gonna get out ahead of them. Just saying. Here goes Clark to the inside of the 2 of Brendan Elbook. Side by side, are we wrecking or what are we doing back here? Good save. I'm having a car with Coop there. 3 wide here at Homestead. 52, 41, 99. Now we're going to go back to quit 2 wide and back to single file as Carter Coop falls back to the 21st position. Rick Christensen and company. Oh, golly, these guys up here up front, top 5, they're going at it. Well, as they get single file up front, about a half a second between Brendan L. Book and James Shane Wolf, Matthew Robinson, Clark Ganeikin, Rick Christensen, Tyler Raw, Blair Daddy Patterson. Going to be doing some battling here, it looks like, between him and Lane Doyle. Now Blair going to be to the inside of Tyler Raw. James, Brendan, Clark, top 3. Oh, this is insane here tonight. Super speedway type of racing here at Homestead. Well, as they are green flag, of course, a lap number 60 is going to bring the halfway mark here tonight. How about we go ahead and do it here this evening, folks? You know the drill. Crank it up here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up cam there. Let's get back up here to the racing here tonight. James Shane Wolf up at the top spot. Clark Ganikin there in second. Matthew Robinson falling back to third. We're stacked up here. Brendan L. Book there in fourth. Rick Christensen, Blair Daddy Patterson there looking to the inside of the six. We got Lane Doyle, Tyler Raw here right behind them. How about we go cockpit here with Tyler? What do you say? Spin right along cockpit style with a driver. We see the battle up ahead of them here tonight on the backstretch here at Homestead. Here we go again. Taking a ride here with Tyler Raw, who is a chase driver. A little bit of an offset, I believe, going on with Tyler Raw. He's got it offset to the right at about probably 2 to 4 degrees, probably 4. It is a fixed setup league here at Extreme, so you're very limited to what you can do. So he does have that offset there, but we're still single file here, and Clark Ganikin there has caught up to the 83. Matthew Robinson, I have got oh man, this race that I hear tonight, super speedway action. The 81, that's going to be Jeremy Rigney to the inside of the 54. We got that live. Here we go. Come on here. Second at Homestead, Jeremy Rigney. Oh, it looks like he just got plowed. We'll go back here on the MaxSpeedTV replay and take a look. Jeremy Rigney in the 81. All right, well, coming into the turn, looks like he started getting maybe, man, I'm not sure what was going on there. The 54 to the outside, and blam, the 41 right into the back of the 81. 24, 27, 99, 81. The 20 going to get a piece of the action here as well. Oh, a lot of drivers going to get involved in this. Several drivers, as we are, of course, going to come down pit road here. James Shane Wolf started 6, going to lead them down pit road. Let's go ahead and take a look here at that penalty chart here tonight. Lap number 63. At fault is going to be the 41. Contact with the 81. 41 EOL here this evening. Coming directly from the admins, not me. So just calling it as I see it here in the penalty chart. Who won that race off pit road? Was it Clark or Matthew or James? Wow. That was close. All right. Well, let's see here. All right. Let's see who we can get up here real quick. How about we go with Lane Doyle? I have got to find him. Lane Doyle. Got a copy.
I got a copy.
Well, Lane in the chase here, man. Round one. And, well, I got to say, it's Super Speedway Homestead.
Yeah, it's a bit chaotic out here.
Well, how's the racing going for you, man? Started 10th. You're running in 8th right now, but, you know, it's all about being at the top at the end of round 5. But really tonight, how's your race going for you?
Well, I'm wishing that I could have some more clean air in front of me, because right now I'm absolutely burning my stuff up, running too hard. So we're backing it down this run and relaxing. Definitely push really hard, because a little bit of frustration going into a couple of corners, but we're going to relax, take a deep breath, just run our race.
So are we having some short track tippers on a 1.5 miles here tonight?
I'm not willing to move anyone. I want to get that. I'm not going to move anyone. Although I have seen some contact up ahead of me. I'm not willing to move anyone.
Well, yeah, Lane, I've known you for a while, bud. You're a clean racer, but we're going to be going green here, double file, ready to go back. Lane, good luck tonight, bud.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh. Super Speedway Homestead. Never, ever seen it. Ever. Well, Clark Ganekin going to be up front. Matthew Robinson, James Shane Wolf, Brendan L. Book, Blair Daddy Patterson going to round out the top 5 here. 2 cautions here. And we are, of course, over the halfway mark. All right, well, I usually don't talk about, hang on. Let's go back green flag here before we get to that. Pace car going to dive off to the safety of pit road. Clark going to be in control. He's going to be on the loud pedal. Green flag back out again here tonight. This is going to happen. James going to make the pass over the 34. Matthew Robinson for second. I usually don't talk about sports, but can somebody update that game for me, please? Thank you in chat. I do appreciate that. Rick Christensen to the inside of the 91 to Blair Daddy Patterson. That is going to be for that 5th. It is going on. To James. Again. Northern Capital 83. Oh, he just loses it. Good save. Oh, Lord. He is going to fall all the way back to 24th. Oh, tough break for James. Could that little mistake there have caused him the race here tonight? We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Clark Ganekin back up front. Brendan L. Book doing some battling with Blair Daddy Patterson to his inside. Is that really the score? just saying. Blair still to the inside of the 32 now of Lane Doyle. They're going to be coming up on and passing, I believe that might be Carter Coop. Yes. I have got to say, I have never, ever seen super speedway type racing at Homestead. Usually we see a lot of separation at Homestead, and we're not seeing that. We're seeing cautions before pit stops that's stacking everybody back up. Now, if they could have a run of maybe green flag pit stops, we could see some separation, but right now we're not seeing that. Getting back here to Kyle Knapp in that number 12, fighting with the 62 of Tyler Raw. Kyle running the mid, not quite far down to the low line, mid to high line. Gonna hold that position. Get back here a little bit further. Jarrett Lipster. Gonna fall back to the 9 of Ryan Swan. Justin Lemke in the 35. Got popped with the first caution here tonight. Started 13th, running 16th, trying to fight his way back up to the front. We see the 81 there. That is going to be Jeremy Rigney, who is the first driver, one lap down in the mix here. Maybe we should go up a little bit further because Clark, we'll call him a left blinker here tonight because he's blinking and we're running left here. So Clark Ganekin blinking out. Oh, don't remind me. Dude, don't remind me. I just seen chat. He said 46 laps to go. Don't remind me. Matthew Robinson put the pressure on the 2 of Brennan L. Book. That'll be for second. We got get back here to Ryan Swan in the 9 to the inside of the 99. Jarrett Lipster, the 81. Jeremy Rigney. Well, we got 15 likes here so far. But can we hit 20 likes here tonight? We're going to be shooting 4 here this evening. Appreciate everybody out there tuning in. As always, of course, our admins here tonight, Russell LePage, Curtis Vollmer. I'm not sure what we have hit at peak here, 30, 31, 32 people. We're sitting at 26 right now. We got 15 likes. Still got some people out there chatting it up here. Clark Ganekin, though, up front at about a half a second over 3. Behind them. 3-1. Now we're back to 2. Why is ATVO not updating? Clark up front, Brendan L. Book, Blair, there we go, Blair in third from 21st here tonight. Lane Doyle started 10th in 4th. And of course, our pole sitter, Mr. Clark himself, up front. Sometimes I hate ATVO. It just doesn't update for me. Lane Doyle in 4th, Matthew Robinson in 5th. Well, I don't get involved in any of that, so whatever happens on the track happens. I frankly don't care. They can brake check all they want, and I don't care. Josiah Strauss coming up on the 44 of Damian Crump. Damian started 7th and 11th. Get back here a little bit further. We got Sebastian Taylor started 15th and 14th, up a spot from where he started. Jarrett Lipster started 18th and 15th. At about 3 positions, we got the 81. That is going to be Jeremy Rigney trying to, of course, stay on the lead lap just in case a caution comes out. And let's hope, I'm sure Jeremy's thinking, I don't want to be involved in a caution. Just give me my lap back. That's what I want. Lap 85 here tonight. 19 laps. Oh, can they make it? I think it's going to be close. Line in the 32, 34, Matthew Robinson to the inside for 4th. Still side by side. Now the 34 is going to overtake that spot, go into 4th. Lane Doyle going to fall back to 5th. Starting 10th. He's been running up front, and now I've known Lane for a while, and I have got to say he really has come. He's really come very far here. He's learned a lot. Extreme, and with drivers, he's fast. He learns the track and then he races. So Lane, oh man, a big shout out to you. But he has got Rick Christensen now to his inside. Here comes the 52. That's going to be Carter Cook, but the 52 of Carter going to be 2 laps down as we're going to go side by side. Lane Doyle, Rick Christensen for position. Rick gonna have it. Clark trying to hold off Brendan L. Book. Clark still blinking out a little bit there. Getting a little bit of separation, anywhere between, I would say a 1/10 of a second to about a second, 2 seconds. As we get back here to Ryan Swan, he is about 1.7 seconds behind Sebastian Taylor. Of course, for 14th, Sebastian on the outside, the 67. Alexander Brown going to make the pass. Now Alexander looking to Josiah Strauss here. This is going to be, it's going to come down to, I believe, tires. tires and fuel. Mainly tires, but I think it's going to come down to more tires. Alrighty, folks. Well, I was going to do a moment of silence on lap 84, and you guys know how I do it. I get excited, and I forget. So we're going to go ahead and step away here and take a moment of silence for the Kane family. Mason Kane, for everybody that knows Mason, he lost his grandfather, Richard F. Kane. We'll go ahead and take a lap or two of silence here for the Kane family. Alrighty, folks, back live here. I know we had a caution there. We took a look at that, but I'm not going to say anything. Of course, our thoughts and prayers and condolences to the Kane family out there from MaxSpeedTV. Mason, we're thinking about you and your family, man. We know how it is to lose a family member, bud. I know that was your grandfather, but it goes to you, man. You need to talk. You know where to find me, bud. All right. Well, let's get back to business here. Clark Ganeikin going to be down off of pit road. Now, we did take a look at that, and Dwayne Dunn looks like he just lost it. So that was a little bit interesting there. So a caution comes out, and it looks like Dwayne might have lost it, but we're going to go ahead and step away here, play a quick commercial break. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. folks, we're not going to keep you long. Under that commercial break, we're going to get back to it here as they are double file. Coming to take lap 97 this time by. On the back stretch, Clark, Brendan, Blair, Matthew, Lane. Top 5 here tonight. Coming to about 4 laps to go before we hit that 20 to go mark. Can book it again? What do you mean book it? Book it with a win or book it into the wall? Pace car is off. Clark foul pedaling, the green flag is back out here tonight. To go before we get to 20 to go here this evening. Taking a look at the penalty here. The last caution, lap 90. At fault, the 39. Contact with the 41, 39 EOL, 39 of course self-spin into the 41. Here we go. Battle potentially for the lead. Not yet on the front stretch. Clark gonna take laps 98. What's Brendan gonna be doing here as we look at Matthew Robinson and Lane Doyle? Blair Daddy Patterson, he's got his 2 cents in here. He's gonna go to the inside of the 32 of Lane Doyle. Coming upon, oh, let's get a little bit loose there. 91 might be taking that air off of that 32. Blair gonna go into 4th. Lane, he's knocking back up. I know Lane. He's gonna fight it. Clark, Brendan, Blair, Lane. Top 5 drivers. Matthew Robinson not the chase in 3rd, but the other 4 in the chase here as we hit lap 100. Well, I know what you mean, but you know, I got to pick on Brendan. So. To go here tonight is gonna happen. They can make it on fuel. They can make it on tires. This is gonna get wild. It's gonna get extreme. Sean Corcoran on the outside in the 22 of the 62 of Tyler Rawl. That's going to be for 7th. Oh, DJ, everybody is sniffing everybody's bumper, okay? Let's just go with that. 91 to the inside of the 34, that inside line. 34 gonna get Spurley. He's gonna lose that spot. Oh, couple of spots. Blair gonna go to 3rd. Lane also gonna make the pass over the 34 of Matthew Robinson. Oh, 34 getting loosey-goosey. Watch the 32 of Lane Doyle. almost smacked the wall. He hung on to it. 17 to go. These top 5 drivers from the 18 back to the 32, and can't count out Matthew either. He's right here with these drivers, the top 5. Jarrett Lipster down pit road. Pearson Maffitt down pit road. All right, hang on, guys. All right, I got some family stuff going on right at the time, so I got my phone up here. 14 to go here. I'm trying to do that and handle this at the same time. Clark Ganika up front, Brennan L. Book, Blair Daddy Patterson, Lane Doyle, Matthew Robinson. Top 5 here this evening. Oh, a tight squeeze back here. Block second. Nah, Brendan L. Book there in third. Nine laps. All right, get back here to Sean Corcoran. Gonna lose a spot here to the area of Randy Kruder. Oh, tight squeeze, Randy, Damian, Sean. Here comes the 27 of Sebastian Taylor. Oh! Don't know. 7 laps to go. Coming to the line, Clark Ganaikin. Gonna take 6 to go this time by. And Brandon, oh. Looks like they're running the same line here. Who is holding on to the tires and who is not? Into the inside of Blair. And he's gonna make the pass. 5 to go. Blair gonna look back to the inside. Be able to do it. Blair back to third. We got side by side going though. Oh, it looks like everybody is kind of went back to a single file as I went to click on it here. Damian Crump in the 44 looking to the inside of Sebastian Taylor, but oh, here we go, side by side. This is going to be for 8. 4 to go. Sebastian gonna take that 8th spot. James Shane Wolf back in 14th, side by side up ahead of him. Sean Corcoran, Justin Lemke. We got 3 to go. So let's get back up here to Clark Ganaikin. Brendan L. Book kind of broke away from Blair Daddy Patterson there in 3rd. Brendan L. Book, Clark, and Blair. Rick Christensen in 4th. Lead. Then Clark side by side out of 2. We got Blinky Clark there, so let's get back on Brendan. Still side by side. The 18 got the preferred line. We're going to come across the stripe here tonight. To go here this evening. Side by side still between the 18 and the 2. 3 and 4. Who's going to win it? Is it going to be Clark? Clark Ganaikin going to win round 1 here tonight of the Chase Race. Clark Ganaikin, Brendan L. Book, and Blair Daddy Patterson there in 3rd. I imagine Clark is going to burn it up here. And 6th win here this season. Awesome, awesome run. We're going to step away here, get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back live on MaxSpeed TV. We have, of course, caught up with our top 3 here tonight. We're going to go ahead and start here with that number 91. You guys know him as the Daddy, but we're going to call him Blair Patterson here. Blair Daddy Patterson at that. Blair, man, you were... I don't know what you were here tonight, but you were on rails. You made your way up to the top 5. You made your way to the top 3, up toward the front. Had 3 cautions here tonight. Man, talk about the racing here at Homestead. Super speedway racing, because that's what it really was.
Yeah, man, it was a ton of fun. I screwed up my qualifying laps and qualified 21st. But I knew I had a really good race car. So the Little Bear Cookie Company Maconi Setup Shop Super was just bad fast. I mean, this thing was just on rails tonight, like you said. Huge shout out to my sponsor, Logan Kais at Logan Kais Esports. He talked to me every lap, every corner. I think he might have laryngitis tonight. He might have talked more than you tonight, Josh.
Really?
I mean, it's possible. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would have gotten up there without Logan helping me out as much as he did. He just kept me calm. Starting in the back, starting 21st in the first playoff race. It's definitely not where you want to start at all.
No. Oh no.
And he just talked me calm. Next thing you know, he's like, and by the way, you're in the top 10 right now. I was like, what happened?
Okay, so Logan is stealing my stuff. He's telling you where you're at, and it could have, sorry, Logan, it could have jinxed you.
No. It could have jinxed me, but it didn't at all. Logan did an awesome job. Shout out to him.
I got to pick on Logan. Sorry.
Well, you might as well. So it was an absolutely blast of a race. Really good racing everywhere. I got to race everywhere in the pack. I got to race in the back. I got to race in the middle. I got to race in the front. And it was really good racing everywhere. I bet everyone out there had a really good show to watch.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, 3 cautions from compared to last season. We had 8 last season. Of course, that ended round 5 of the chase. So, 8 going down to 3 coming into tonight, round 1. A big change when it came to, of course, the cautions. But when it came to racing, it was it was awesome racing.
Yeah, man, it was an absolute blast. There was good racing. These cars, the handling here, they get a little bit loose off of 2 and a little bit loose off of 4. Saving tires is huge. Saving tires here. So, I mean, it's just really good racing. It's a fun racetrack. I'm super glad we got to race it.
Well, we go to everybody's favorite track next week for round 2 of
Milwaukee?
the chase. We're going to go take a walk at, I believe it's going to be Watkins Glen.
Yeah, Watkins Glen. Oh, man. You said everybody's favorite. I was like, oh, Milwaukee? Oh, it's Watkins Glen. Okay, very good. Yeah,
No,
man.
it's a road course, so yeah, it's everybody's favorite, non-favorite. Go ahead.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've actually been doing a lot of road course practice here lately for the 24 Hours of Daytona. So my right-hand turns are getting down pretty good. I guess I got to practice for Watkins Glen specifically.
All righty, buddy. Well, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, absolutely,
here
man.
Tonight, bud.
Absolutely, man. I want to give a shout-out to Doug Design for sponsoring the series, all the other series sponsors, all the admins, Rick Donathan, everybody here at ExtremeMotorsports99.com. Josh, I want to give a shout-out to you and everybody at MaxSpeedTV for putting this on. Of course, all the fans, Little Bear Cookie Company, Maconi Setup Shop, BlairRaces.com, and that Toyota Supra. That's at Splat, though.
All righty, buddy. Well, Blair, we will see you. Are we going to see you tomorrow night for the trucks?
I'll be here.
All righty, buddy. We're right back at it here at Homestead, man. We'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll see you next week at the Glen, bud.
Sounds good. Take it easy, guys.
Yep. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight, and it wasn't without a fight. Because side-by-side action there at the end between him and Clark Ganikin. But, man, what a race out here tonight, Brendan. Only 3 cautions out here, and it came down to the wire here between a battle between you and Clark for, well, the win here this evening, man. Talk about Homestead, round number 1 of the chase, and what second means to you.
No, yeah. I mean, first, I just want to say great racing with Clark there. We were really close there the entire race. He had a little bit better short run car. I was a little better in the long run. But overall, I mean, we were just, I'm sure you've seen the entire race that we're just right there within a second of each other the entire time. which was a lot of fun. I mean, and it was clean. I know we got super close on that last lap, which hey, no one, we never touched, but it's hard racing, so that was a lot of fun. I hate second, but honestly, I think it's a good second, especially to start the playoffs. So get that momentum going. Go into Watkins Glen, which is going to be kind of a survival race, I think. But overall, yeah, 3 cautions. I don't know. I'm just I'm upset. I'm going to say upset. I'm disappointed, but I'm happy at the same time that of how the race went. It was nice and clean, not eventful. That's what I need these 5 races.
Well, yeah, I mean, you start off at a track that usually ends a season, Homestead. You know that. And last season, we had 8 cautions at the end of the regular season. We start with Homestead tonight, round 1, and we only ended with 3. So, tires, I mean, it was all about tires and fuel. The caution there at the end, though, kind of didn't really worry about the fuel. It was more of who had the best tires.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the race, I don't think we ever really had to worry about fuel. I know that first run, like to open the race, we got like 40 laps in. We got close. I think I was about probably 5 laps away from pitting. I think I was gonna pit on lap 45 or something like that, which was just like almost to the end of the run. The tires really showed there. Me and Clark, got away from everybody by quite a bit, and then after that, it was just like those 30-lap stints where you can drive hard, but if you drive a little too hard, you will fall off though. And then that's what some people, that's what happened to them. But then if you drove, we didn't save too much, but then went a little bit hard, like up that pace. I don't even know probably like a couple tenths faster per lap.
Yeah.
Like those cautions came out right at those times to where people are really falling off. So it was fun. It was trying to guess, the strategy of what should I go hard, should I save? Because you never know, and a lot of people were driving aggressive, and you don't want to just go too easy, then lose all the track position, because it's hard to pass them back, right? So, like as you can see at the end of the race there, it was hard to pass Clark. So,
oh yeah, that inside line is horrible.
Yeah, I mean it's the good. I like it when I'm by myself because I ran that the entire time. It's just when you got someone on your outside, you can't push it that extra because one, you don't want to get into them, and two, like because you don't want to get into them, you have to like crank the wheel more, so you lose a bit less speed, or you have to wait on the throttle a little bit longer. But all in all, fun race. Just excited to get this chase going.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we're gonna end it with round 1 here, but we go to round 2 of the chase. We go to everybody's favorite road course, Watkins Glen, for round 2. What's your thoughts on the Glen, bud?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit different than last season because we had it in the regular season, so it was more just like, yeah, if something bad happens, it happens, right? You don't have to worry too much about it if you're well in the and up in points. But now it's only the second race, so you could easily make or break your championship, and make you desperate the last 3 races. So it's gonna be a little nerve-wracking the first few laps, but I think after that, it's just just do your thing and stay on the track. I think that's the most important thing there. Yeah, you can do burner laps with that one time you go off track and plow the wall or miss the bus stop and get a penalty or something like that. You're gonna lose all that time you gained by hot lapping. So it's just gonna be patience and just stay on track.
Well, there's no cautions at a road course, so it's all about who can get that biggest run and clean air. But man, awesome job out here tonight. Round 1 of the chase, finishing second. Brendan, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yeah, just give a shout out to my team, GT Motorsports, and then William Hartman for doing the crew chief and spot tonight. And then teammates out there having fun racing and just thinking strategy throughout the race. Thanks to Buck Kicker and R&B Custom Rigs, the sponsors. Thank you to you guys. Or I guess I don't know who else. If there was anyone else with you, but thanks.
No, it's just
thanks
me.
for broadcasting. Thanks to Volmer. I think Russ LePage. I think there's only them 2 now for the admins. It's just a lot of fun out here.
All righty, buddy. Well, we will see you. Are we going to see you tomorrow night for the trucks?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, we will see you tomorrow night here, back at it at Homestead. But we will, of course, see you for round 2 at Watkins Glen next week.
Yep. See ya.
Yep. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. Clark Ganikin out there. 6th win?
6th win.
Wow. Well, Clark, it wasn't without a fight, though. You got to talk about Homestead here this evening.
Yeah, man. I said I was comfortable. I don't think I was expecting to win. I almost feel like I stole one tonight. Like not a lot of preparation, and I was really all over the place, man. Been a long day. I'm tired as hell. Just trying to hang in there. It was a fun battle there at the end. I burnt my stuff up. I couldn't even figure out what line I wanted to run. But the only reason I won this race because of my crew chief, Darren. He's amazing, man. He's coached me all year long. He's been great, and without him, I don't got these 6 wins. And he guided me through those last 10 laps. You know how to hold them down there on the bottom, how to get the run off, how to just drive defensively, and it was a blast tonight, man.
Oh, yeah, it was. 3 cautions going from last season, 8 to 3. A big change in the cautions here, but Homestead is not easy to drive. So, really, now that Homestead is over, what was the easiest line? Mid to high line?
I can't even answer that, to be honest. Everybody else was wrapping the bottom around the white line, but I didn't feel comfortable down there. I kept feeling like I was burning the hell out of the right front down there, and I moved a lane up, and I think it hurt me, but it was something I could do a little bit more consistently. But it was all over the place. That line really didn't come in until about 35 laps into the run. The first run, me and the two were pretty even for about 20 laps, and then from lap 20 to 32ish, he'd have the advantage, and then at the tail end of that first run, I started kicking back in gear and catching up to him and closing the gap before the caution came out. So it was going to be back and forth, man, and I couldn't hold the bottom like everybody else.
Well, and that was my big question. Mid to high line. What was your preferred line that you knew as the race winner? Where was your most comfortable?
Definitely the middle.
Middle.
iRacing cannot figure out how to run the wall, which is super disappointing because I do it great at Kansas. I do it in the dirt cars, but you can't do it in the damn NASCARs, and it's so frustrating. So forcing me to move down the track at a track you're supposed to run the high line in itself was a challenge. And like I said, I just felt most comfortable in the middle, even though it wasn't quite as fast as the bottom.
All righty, buddy. Well, we go to everybody's favorite road course, Watkins Glen, for round 2. No cautions for a road course, but that is round 2, man. Your thoughts on from Homestead to the Glen?
It's gonna be a struggle. I have turned 0 laps at that track.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I knew coming into the chase that these first 2 races were gonna be a struggle for me. But if I can just get out of here with a chance at it, I think I'll have a real good shot for these last 3. Road racing is something I don't do at all, and I need to get more involved with it. So it's for sure going to be a challenge. But I got some great teammates at ECM that are really good road racers, and I'm sure they'll get me up to speed.
Throwing a road course or a short track into the mix in the chase is, it can throw a damper into it. It can either make it or break it for a driver. So, you throw that competition out there, and, as a chase driver yourself, you have to respect that. You have to see that you have to do your best.
Yeah, man, it's a wild card for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, wild card.
I don't know if I'll be at the front. I'm hoping I will be, and then I'm sure if I am at the front, I'll be racing some new faces that I haven't seen much of this year. So it's going to be tough to predict how that one will turn out. But I think it'll be fun, and I'm just looking forward to learning how to get around a road course. I want to improve. That's been my main goal this season, is just come in and learn and improve over the course of the year and come out a much better driver.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, before we get to any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks, are we going to see you tomorrow night in the trucks?
I don't think so, man. Unless I'm subbing. I don't want to start from the back. I don't trust it.
Can you sub in the chase?
It's actually a great question. I don't think you can.
I
good
don't
catch.
think you can either.
Yeah,
Sub
probably not,
developments,
but
standbys are not. I don't think are allowed. I know developments and developments and standbys are not allowed. So I don't think subs are either. Anyway, awesome job out here tonight, bud. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your 6th victory here this season, and of course, winning round 1 of the chase here tonight?
yeah, man, appreciate you for broadcasting as always. You make it entertaining to watch. It's always fun going back and watching these things the day after. Doug's Design for sponsoring the series. Love Doug. He's hilarious. He's a hell of a dude. Appreciate him giving us the opportunity to come out here and race. Everybody at ECM for all the help all year long. GTR Simulator, and again, special shout out to Darren, man. Without him, this win does not happen. He's been great for me all year, and I'm looking forward to chasing a championship with this team.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting championship. No doubt about it. You got your work cut out for you, Clark. You know that.
Yeah.
All righty, guys. Well, Clark, our winner here tonight. Clark, go celebrate your win. We will see you next week at the Glen.
Thanks, buddy.
Folks, well, I mean, awesome job by everybody out here tonight. 3 cautions is all we had. Awesome racing by everybody out here. But let's get down here to the unofficial results. Penny admin stuff that you have to do, but it's going to be Clark Ganekin there. Going to grab the win here tonight. Brendan L. Book there in 2nd. Blair Daddy Patterson in 3rd. Rick Christensen in 4th. Matthew Robinson in 5th. Lane Doyle 6th. Tyler Ross 7th. Sebastian Taylor in 8th. Damian Crump 9th. Alexander Brown in 10th. Randy Kruger in 11th. Justin Lemke in 12th. James Shane Wolf 13th. Josiah Strauss 14th. Sean Corcoran 15th. Kyle Knapp 16th. Jeremy Rigney 17th. Ted Pullen 18th. Kevin Franks 19th. Edward Moore Sr. in 20th. Ryan Swan 21st. Jeff Glockner 22nd. Carter Coop 23rd. Jeremy Knapp 24th. Pierce Baffett 25th. Jarrett Lipster 26th. Dwayne Dunn 27th. Raul Nardi 28th. And rounding out the field is going to be Dawson Miller there in 29th. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight. His 6th win on the season. The first win in round 1 of the chase. Clark Ganekin in that 18. Tomorrow night, the Northern Capital Truck Series will unload the trucks right here at Homestead for round 1 of the chase. Right here on MaxSpeedTV. You don't want to miss it with myself, Joshua Medlock. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Till then, stay safe. Thank you all and have a good night.